Hi BL lovers, I'm the BL guy and welcome back to another 5-minute review. Today we'll be reviewing the reality dating show Camp. Set in an outdoor camp, 10 boys moving together in hopes of finding a mutual spark. They will face a series of games that allow them to get to know more of each other, with some challenges getting to more physical. They will also have an opportunity to have a one-on-one date with another camper. Camp is a Filipino reality dating series with 8 episodes, roughly around 36 minutes per episode. Our main host is Ms. Mela Habijan, and then we have a few of our contestants. I'm not going to name all of them because it's quite a lot. We have Aaron and Stanley, and we have Carl and Justin, just to name a few. One review says, mixed bag as in any reality show. I must warn you that my perspective of the series is not all moonbeams and unicorns. I'm not going to praise the series merely for the sake of praising it. Perhaps it is groundbreaking in the sense that it is a gay dating show in the Philippines, and for that it deserves applause, unquestionably. As an outsider looking in, I did not understand this concept. I also had a serious issue as to how these 10 were chosen and, more importantly, vetted. I do not think it was random, and my sense was that most were chosen based on social media connections and status in life. And some seemed relatively new to the whole concept of being gay, or even if they were gay. I'm not trying to negate in any way those who were chosen, but with a country of nearly 114 million souls, there are not 10 out and proud, unhesitatingly gay guys from all walks of life, rich and poor, that are willing to be on a reality show about finding a guy to spark with no complications. And I cringe when I see the cavalier way we ogle and view people who share deeply personal secrets and vulnerabilities publicly. While it might be entertaining and to some extent hard not to watch, it is deeply personal and maybe cathartic, but not necessarily therapeutic or healthy or always good to be so freely shared. Getting to my own personal review, I did not expect fans of the show or people who watch the show to have that kind of view of the show, because personally speaking, just watching it without prejudice, I really freaking enjoyed the show so much. Again, I could understand where they come from, we could have a little bit more diversity here and there, but again, it's only the first season. Hopefully there's gonna be more. People can learn and grow. Nothing is really perfect in this world, so I'm not really gonna fault the show for any of that. But again, if I'm gonna speak in my own opinion, I actually really enjoyed the show. My favorite character, my favorite contestant, Bong, obviously. Bong was literally the life of the show in my opinion. He's just so effortlessly funny, and he always, I feel like he brought the spark to Sparks Camp, if that makes sense. I so badly wanted him and Alex to end up together, but again, that's just for my opinion. I don't really know how the guys feel personally, so whatever happened there, it happened, but I do believe a lot of the fans wanted to see Bong and Alex end up together. But I'm still happy that he ended up with Justin, because Justin, initially Justin was my type. He was my eye candy. He's definitely who I wanted and who I fell in love with. Him and then also Nat, but mostly Justin, because I don't know, there's just something about Justin that I really love. I just really love him so much. But then all the red flags came up, but I do appreciate that he kind of acknowledged that it was red flags and that he kind of tries to work on them. So there's a little bit of growth there throughout the camp. Poor Dan. I don't know, I had a soft spot for Dan. He's so soft, as he said himself. I really wanted him and Carl to end up together, but again, you can't predict how people are going to feel. You are not that person. What happened. Nick, on the other hand, I really did think of Nick from Heartstopper when I saw him, but I unexpectedly really fell in love with him. As a person, I really did start to love him, especially in the reunion episode where we found out about him and Nat, and him being so vulnerable about his feelings, had me soft-hearted. I don't know, the show was just so good for me personally. Obviously there are things that could have been done better. I can't really speak about every single contestant on this show, because then this video is going to be so long and it's not going to be a 5-minute review, but that were my thoughts. So let's just move on to my overall rating. For story, it's a dating show. I love dating shows, so obviously it's just gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's not really a story, but the concept of the show, 10 out of 10. The cast, again, like I said, the cast could have been way better. Diversely, I don't know, but I don't think the cast was perfect. But no cast ever is. So, but for this cast, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Music, when I tell you, I love the song that plays at the outro. I actually went and downloaded it. Sayo. Oh my god, that song is so good. I'm obsessed with it. And then we had all the Fifth Harmony songs, and they're like, I have to give music a 10 out of 10. I have to. And rewatch value, I don't think I'm gonna rewatch the show. Maybe with somebody that hasn't watched it again. But rewatch value, I could see, let's give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah. So that was my overall rating and review of Camp. Alex's story really touched me, like with the reasoning behind why he grew out his mullet and just him breaking down. I get that a lot of people don't think it's necessary to be that vulnerable on national television, you know, but I don't know, there's a lot of people going through the same stuff, and it's nice in a sense to like see that you're not alone, if that makes sense.